Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth, and let's take a look at the markets. And they've, never a dull moment. The cash index here, very quiet day today. I am anticipating that the markets at this point are going to find support, and this is pretty typical. The markets tend to move in threes. If you haven't noticed that before, you'll typically have, like a 3 days up followed by kind of a pause, and then maybe like a 3 days down. If you look at here, it's like 3 days up, and then 3 or 4 day pause, 3 days up, kind of 3 days down. I mean, it's not exact, but it's in general. So we've had kind of the 3 days down, pull back to support, and I'm looking for it to hold, and I think we have the makings of this going higher. Now, why would I say that when all the earnings coming out are going to be weak? And that's what everybody's talking about. Well, guess what? The market prices that stuff in, and when the market prices in weak earnings, that means that weak earnings aren't going to surprise this market. Okay, so it's an interesting thing in how it works. If we take a look at the dollar index here, this is, of course, driving a lot of things. You can see that we have got a weekly squeeze right here. That's very powerful. Look for the dollar index to continue moving higher. You've got a situation right here with a daily squeeze. Again, upside pressure on the dollar. Okay, what does that mean? Well, that means that 10-year notes will continue to be strong. Okay, good flight to quality. The ETF that I like here on that is TLT, and this is getting ready to fire off a squeeze in a low ADX environment. That means that I'm looking for a big upside pop in T-notes. Okay, if we take a look at GLD, GLD here is just actually very quiet. We're starting to develop a weekly squeeze, which is good. That's actually really good. You can see here the last weekly squeeze, you had a big move in gold. Typically what happens is you get a weekly squeeze, big move in gold, and then 12 to 18 months of consolidation, and that's where we are. So gold actually looks like it's getting ready to move fairly big. It's actually very exciting. I just saw that for the first time right now live with you guys, and so I'm very excited about that. Same thing here with SLV. It's been a little choppy here, but it looks like it wants to get something going. Just kind of been bouncing around here a little bit. For individual stocks, I really like Apple here. It's really coming together. You have a daily squeeze that fired off again to the low ADX. I'm looking at a minimum for Apple to kind of come up and retest this level here, and that's about $620. That's where it hit when the earnings came out last quarter. It gapped up like $60 and sold off in a very ugly move. But if we can test this, then it opens up the doors for a retest of the highs. Okay, that's what we got for today. You guys have a great trading week, and I'll see you same time tomorrow.